Hi guys, and welcome to week 8 of our distance learning. Today's lesson is sight words, and we are going to build on our ever-growing list of sight words. So I know that some of you guys have been keeping track of your sight words, and you have a big list of sight words. And I know some of you guys were following our instructions where we did the fold, the fold, the fold, and then we cut it up, and so we had 6 pieces. You can see them there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you have a piece of paper handy that you can do this again and cut them out, fantastic. You don't have to cut around the word, just cut squares or rectangles, whatever you want. It doesn't have to be 6, I realize that. It can be different if you want to cut them into smaller pieces. Just make sure they're big enough to write a word on, okay? So I found my paper, but again, I'm going to write the words on my dry erase board just so you guys can see them and follow along. So far, we have gone through our sight words that started with I. We've done our words that start with A. We have done our words that had either started or ended with O. So as you can see, we're going through the vowels, right? And the vowels are A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. And remember, there's going to be a vowel in pretty much every single word that you print, and there might be more than one vowel. So today, going with our vowels, we are going to do sight words with the letter E. None of our sight words start with E, but they definitely end with E. Okay, and the letter E can sometimes make a E sound, or sometimes it will make an eh sound. Okay, not an I, but an eh. I know it's tricky. That I is an I, and the is an E. I know it's tricky. So if you have a pen or pencil or something to write with, and your piece of paper ready, we will rock and roll and get these other. We're going to do 6 sight words today, same as we always do. Okay, so the very first sight word we're going to do is the word me. M-E, me. And I think, if I'm not wrong, we did this in the first week. I think we have me in there already, but I just wanted to double check and make sure we got it in there. So this is me. You guys are watching me make a video for you guys and your online learning. All right, moving to the next word. We've got the word he. He is H-E, he. He is sitting by the window watching the birds. He has come into class and hung up his coat. He referring to masculine, to a boy, right? He refers to a boy. All right, there's he. And then the next one I have for us is the word we. W-E, we. W-E, we. We are learning at home. We are learning on YouTube from Mr. Dyer. We. What-E, we. All right. Next one is B. And careful here because B can have, well, there's 2 meanings, but they're spelt differently. So this is B as in we will be learning online until the end of the year. We will be learning on the internet. Okay? Not to be confused with a bee that buzzes around. A bee that buzzes around has another E on the end. This is B, as in we will be learning online until the end of June. All right? That is B. Now these ones, the last couple of sight words are going to be 3-letter words. Okay? Not any more difficult, guys. I promise. One has a blend in the start and the front, which is awesome. It makes it super easy. So the first 3-letter sight word we're going to do for E is the word she. And you can see the letter blend in the front. The SH together makes the sound shh, as in shh, be quiet. Okay? So S-H-E, she. She is walking outside. She is hanging up her coat. And she refers to feminine. It's a girl, right? So he is a boy, referring to a boy. She is referring to a girl. Okay? So there's she. And the last one that we have is S-E-E. And this spells see, as in I can see with my eyes. I can see the TV. See, S-E-E. Okay? All right, so I think that's all 6 of our sight words. So here's what I want you guys to do now that we have a whole bunch of sight words. you're going to take all those pieces of paper with all your sight words on them. And if you need to, guys, go back and watch the other videos and make new cards if you lost them. It's no problem. Once you have a good number of cards in front of you, I want you to play a game. So you can either put them on the table and spread them all out and have somebody be a caller. So somebody's going to read out the words, and it's the first person to smack that word with their hand, or you can use fly swatters, or whatever you want to, really. That's going to practice your reading and your sight, right? You're basically memorizing the words, right? You're storing them in your head so you remember what they look like. If you don't want to do that, then maybe somebody else in the house who has some tape, or maybe they can just go put them up on something, on the bookshelf or on the couch, and so you guys can walk around and you can play a game where you have to walk around and be like, all right, who can read the word on the couch? And you have to go over to the couch and you have to look at the word and you have to sound it out and figure out what it is. Okay? Or you can tape them up on the wall or the window. You can put them on the table at breakfast time. Anything you really want to do with them, okay? It's just going around and practicing those words and remembering to stretch out the sounds, guys. Stretch them out when you're looking at a word. Look at that first letter, get that sound, figure out what it is, figure out the sound it makes, and then you're going to stretch that sound out into the next letter. And you're going to stretch out that letter too. Like the word in would be in, and you figure it out just like that, okay? All right, guys, good luck with your sight words and the games that you can play with them.